Hi guys. Didn't really do much today. I've made the start and the fire pit. I had a few bricks laying around after the fireplace, so I've popped them on there. I'm just going to go all the way around that area, along here and along here. Fortunately, that's all I had. I didn't have much, and the patio slab that I had left, I just put down there as a base for inside the fire pit itself. But yeah, at least I've made a start in it. I need to put more mortar along here as well. I can do that some more time, and I'm going to use that for the top of it. Yeah, it's going to be nice out here now later on in the summertime when we have it finished. I'm planning on making it wider, just a small bit, to have a bit of a thing up here. And I don't know what kind of chairs to get, because I was thinking something like two benches here, and then I'll show you. So here I was thinking of putting some kind of like bench on this side and a bench on this side with a table in the center here as well, with a parasol and all that. But I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know. It'll have to be something that'll be withstand the weather we have over here, like, you know. So I'm gonna have to check it out. I'd say. Yeah, some of them patio slabs are moving, but it's expected to be moving a bit. It'll take a while for them to kind of settle down and stay in one place. But most of them are pretty good. Yeah, can't wait now to have this all set up now properly. Now I don't know what to do with the rest. There's different ideas I can come up with, but I don't know. It'll cost me a fortune to get like topsoil put up here. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Gonna have to think about it, I suppose. Like, where the swing is, I'm planning on putting some bark down, you know, just so it's safe for the girls and they don't fall off the swing and hurt themselves or whatever. But we didn't get a chance to do anything with the path here because the weather's been crap. I might fill it up a bit more with hardcore before Mike comes along. He's probably going to do it someday if he's feeling okay. And so we'll see. It would be nice to get this out of the way. But we'll see. Get that done. Mike's going to bring over the rest of the gravel some of the day, he said. And then we can attack the chimney caps. So I actually need to wing, my friend. I keep putting it off. No, it's not that I keep putting it off. I keep forgetting to wing. So it's all like me, is it, guys? Daddy. So I might actually wing it now.
Daddy, stop the camera.
What?
Hi.
She's showing off now for everybody how cute she is. Topsy-turvy woman. Where's she after? Hey, come back here. I'm not going out there. Hey, you're not allowed out there. Yes, you have to stay here. And she's going to her bell dog. Alright guys, I'm gonna head off now, and you know what I'm going to do. I'll talk to you later, guys. Well, this is a nice little surprise. Ellie has her baby. And she's talking and telling me that. She's very proud. She came over to show me, like, you know, look at this. Ah, it's a boy.
Is it the boy?
A little boy.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
She's very proud. He's beautiful. Yes.
Oh my God.
A beautiful lamb, yes. Oh, I've got to tell Mike, yes. I know, I do. Mike's going to be all proud.
Oh my God.
Guys, this is the next morning now. I've managed to put Eddie in here. I have so horrible cold. I put in here because I was afraid with the lamb being newly born, the cause will be watching. So I put her inside here. She's safe for now. Of course, Mia is going to annoy her. Mia, come on. Come and leave her alone. We're going to feed Millie. Millie, Mia. Just came back from work. I finally did a bit of weeding, but look, there is what you call it. There's more to do. No, but I've done the worst. A heap of stuff altogether. So that's the amount of stuff that came out. Some of the things came out with it, but not a lot. All the nettles that were there. Same over here. Man, it was so badly overgrown. There's still bits and pieces left, but look, I can get that once I'm kind of on top of it now, so I can get that now some other day. Can do a better job. But I got rid of the worst anyway. Look at those potatoes though. Those potato plants. They're getting bigger and bigger. Now, I think I'm gonna have to spray them again. Against blight. See how they're kind of like that? I don't think that's normal. So I did it 2 weeks ago, so I might have to do it again. I might do it this evening actually. This stuff is biggest of course, but look at these. Oh, something was at this one. Oh, yeah, it's dead. It looks like something chewed through it. Fuck's sake. Ah well, look. It's grand. Now these ones, they don't want this one here. This is very slow to grow. I don't know why. These have gotten very big since like the last week. So, right, I'm gonna spray them again, and just to be on the safe side and make sure that it'll be okay. You have to keep spraying them, otherwise they'll get the potato blight and we won't be able to eat them then. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to grab my sprayer and we're going to spray them. Right guys, see you in a minute. Right guys, just a little update. I don't know why the lighting's so bad here. It's not that dark. Anyway, just a little update about Minnie. She's eating lamb creeper already. Problem is with her, she's getting bored of the bottle. I don't know what to do. Do I keep giving her a bottle anyway, or will I stop feeding it? Is she too young? Is the question. She's eating here. She's eating lamb creep, and she's. I don't know. I'll have to have a word with Mike about it, see what he thinks. But she's and she's a lot quiet. She actually comes to me now. Me lets me pet her and stuff. Yeah, the poor thing. I'm determined to keep this little thing alive after what she's gone through, especially after her mum dying. I guess you can hear. I don't know. Can you hear that out from the video? But it is pouring down right now. Yeah. I'm hoping the weekend that we might be able to make a move on the rest of the footpath and get that finished. That's the plan anyway. And then my friend is supposed to come and give me a hand with doing the chimney cap. I was gonna get the guy that helped me all along, but he's very busy at the moment, so I don't want to be bothering him. And look, I know he's a busy man, so what I've done is, because he said he wouldn't be able to do it until later on, maybe August, September, which is no good to me. Like, as soon as there's good weather again, I need to get them caps done. So my friend is going on holidays at the moment, and when he comes back, he's promised to give me a hand. So I'll get that done. And he's good. I used to be in partnership with him long ago, before he went away. So I know him quite well. He's more like a brother to me than a mate. So yeah, looking forward to him helping me, because he helped me with the concrete floor before. And look, I had to give him some extra work because he did that for nothing. So I'll have to fix him up somehow. I don't know how. A bottle of whiskey or something. Don't know. What I'm going to say to you now, I've got loads of jobs to do still. Like, I mean, even when we want to get those caps done, there's all the inside work that needs done. It's all small work, of course, but it's work that needs to be done. So, because I don't want to get overwhelmed doing it, what I'm thinking of doing, right, is doing one room at a time. That way, I get it finished, and I can move on to the next task. And then, like, do a bedroom, do the other bedroom, then do the bathroom, and get everything that needs to be done on that. And then do the same with anything else that needs to be done, like in the sitting room and the kitchen. There's loads of work in the kitchen to do done. So yeah, I'll get there eventually. It's just gonna take me time, and they're all small jobs. Like, that's the thing. It's, at the moment, the house is livable, so that's why I haven't been too pushed on doing anything lately. Like, I've been trying to concentrate on the outside stuff because I haven't done any of that yet on the house. So, actually, anyone watching this, could you give me some tips on what I could actually do with the rest of the garden? I haven't a clue. I can't leave it the way it is. It's, it doesn't look that great. No, I'm thinking about up the back here, making like along the bank there now, putting like a raised wall with like flowers inside it. Which is awful weird. That sounds good. Let's go and chicken it. Now I am thinking, or maybe each year making the patio bigger and bigger, I could leave it the way it is for the time being, and work on it bit by bit. I'll see. Anyway, let's keep going down, and he seems to be enjoying it. Had dinner. Let's leave her in peace. Right, guys, see you later. Well, that's a good job done. We've managed to get the yearlings that were inside with the lambs, and we've put them into the pound there, and I'm gonna put them. We're gonna leave them there fasting for the day. Mike's gonna come up tomorrow now, and we're gonna hunt them up to the hill, and hopefully they'll stay up. I've left the yaw now two yours that are injured there inside the pound there by the field by the pound, I should say. I've left them on the lawn because I want them to kind of they come on better if they're away from the rest of the sheep. That's what I normally kind of do it anyway. Anytime there's a sheep that's kind of ill or anything like that, we'll put them in separate and try and bring them on a bit. So they'll be happy out now. I'm going to give them a bit of nuts there now in a minute. And then I'm going to cut some more timber. I've cut timber for today because it's a bit cold. I still want to make a fire. And then I've timbered then to cut for next year. So I'm going to have it all cut up if I can. I'm going to use up whatever petrol I have left in the chainsaw. And then I'm going to use, I'm going to, what you call it now, I'm going to put that into the other shed for now because I don't have the roof of this made yet. I've been so busy with other jobs. So, yeah, that's the plan, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. So, that's what I've cut so far. At least now we can get a car up and down here now. Couldn't do anything before. I'm just cutting off bit by bit, and I have to kind of cut that size so it'll fit the stove. So, gotta keep cutting away, and it's getting smaller and smaller. Once I have this log done, I'll do this one. I'll see if I can make a starting this evening. It'd be great if I could. If not, I can do it tomorrow. It'll be something for me to do tomorrow. Man, so much timber out of it. I mean, I was going to make stakes out of it, but by the time I, went over, got someone to cut it, and just too much bloody time to do it. So I'm just gonna use it, chop it up and use it for firewood. It'll be fine. We used this type of firewood now last year, and it was brilliant. So I don't want to. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, I don't want to use it. It's too, not great for firewood." But I used it all last year. It was fine. Once it's nice and dry, it burns well. Probably too fast maybe, but it'd be great now if you put it with some other timber, some other hardwood. Yeah, I'm gonna keep cutting this, and hopefully I'll get this log done today. Hopefully. Right, see you later, guys. Hi everyone. I just came with an idea. I was cutting the timber here, and I just thought, you know what? I could actually use them for something. I'm gonna use them for benches. I'm gonna try and cut 2 more off of that now, and then hopefully I can use that then as a little bench, for us to all sit down next to the fire pit. Instead of buying something, anything I buy will be blown away with the wind. And at least with this, it's gonna act as a, mixed bench thing. I don't know, we'll see. I'll see how I go with it. I'll see what Hassel thinks about the idea. She might say it's stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to cutting these, and I'll see how we get on with it. I'll talk to you soon. This is the best bloody saw I've ever had. The Husky was good, but this is a par with it, I should say. It's unreal. Amount of timber I've just cut there now. And I filled it up to the top there with fuel that time. I've cut 1 full log, and there's a log left. Half a log left, I should say. Now, I'm just thinking about those logs I cut, the stools I've made, but not finished yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I think it'll be a good idea. Do you know? Having outside, you see, the thing is, whatever I put out here, or buy, it's going to get blown away. So, the thing is, if I make something, and make something out with timber, something with some kind of a table as well with it, that goes with it, that will withstand the wind, well, won't that be fine, I'm just trying to think how I'm going to make the table though. The stools are easy to make. What about the table itself? I need to think about that. What I could use one? Oh, it's actually. No. It's a shame I actually didn't leave one of these. I'd be glad we could have that in the centre and use that as the table. It's very small, I think. You know? I guess the trunk was a bit bigger, maybe. What about what's left? You know, it's all woodworm and you can see holes with, you know, see what I'm on about. No, I couldn't use that. I'll have to think about it. But look at the amount of timber. There's a pile there. There's a pile here. You know them, they're my stools that I want to make. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. There's that half log left. There's a piece of a log there and a piece of a log and a piece of a log there. I mean, I'll put that in nice and dry, somewhere nice and dry now in the season. That's going to be great timber now for the winter. It's a shame. It's a shame that I don't. Well, I'll have to cut more trees. I'll have to cut some more trees. There's a few trees here now that are actually they're dead. Like I'll show you that one there in front of me here is dead. There's no. It's gonna fall someday and just do harm. That tree there is dead, and that one's still alive. I might leave that one. He's fine. Mike reckons I should cut this one. Not kill. I am killing it, but it's dying because, as you see, there's I think that disease is on the back. See, and I'm on about all the bark has come off it, and it's not healthy anymore. Hence the reason why this one fell down, because it was all woodworm. Shame. I like that tree. You know, but the bloody wind came and knocked it. Look. You know, I can see now why it fell. You know, it was on its way out anyway. Yeah, that's a big tree. That's gonna last me for a while. Like, that tree must be at least, let me see, nearly 100 years old, I say, because Uncle Fly, or Mike's dad, planted them when he was younger. Because I'm just trying to think when he passed away, he was in his 70s. It was back in 2002, was it? 2003? I can't remember now. But yeah. Oh, it must be, look, I'd say maybe they're 80 years old. Maybe. Yeah. Now, my plan is with this place here now. This used to be always known as the orchard. Ideally, what I'd like to do now, because there used to be nice apple trees in here, and they all died. I want to replant it with apple trees again down the line. Now, what I'm worried about though is, are there going to be other trees falling? No. Like, see this one here. I'm afraid of that one falling. Look at the angle it's going at. Now, I hope it doesn't. I'm going to leave it alone. But if it does fall, I'm just going to, I hope not, because it's going to damage my fence over here. Look, it's going to land on that fence if it falls. Hoping it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. But we'll sort it all out, clean it all up. Probably my wife will probably want that sawdust for something. So try to give her a hand with it. Right, guys, I'm gonna go for some food because I am starving. It's now 5 o'clock. Oh, I need to, before I feed myself, I need to feed my animals. So we'll do that first, and yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Hi. Hey, folks. You know the way we're supposed to be kind of finished for the evening. Nah, I didn't finish it. I was sitting in bed. I was like thinking, how could I make them benches now? And I was thinking, like I was sitting there watching something on TikTok or YouTube, I don't know how to make them, and I was like, oh, you know what? I know how I'll do it. Now I seen other people doing it, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do it different because I wanted to have that extra height. Everyone else was cutting logs and then like cutting a V out of it through the length. You know what I mean? I didn't like it, so I did my own thing. No, it's not level because obviously what I've done is I've split it in half. One log, that's for the other stool, and that's the stool that I've done. And I've cut out the V, so it's sitting down inside it. Now, I probably will put some bolts or clutch bolts or something into it to try and just to secure it more than anything. What I might do is bore a hole here, and then I can put my clutch bolt through. Unfortunately, I don't have any clutch bolts left over from the last day. But anyway, they wouldn't have done because they would be too too thin. I want something kind of more stronger. So I'm gonna have to get some from work. And so that's one bench more or less done. It's so I'm gonna do that in the morning, this one. And I was thinking for the table, something like this. Now, obviously not them, because they're very small, them logs. But these guys aren't. I could use the big wide ones and make it like a pattern out of it. And it'll be, the table for the whole thing. Like, as you look, like you can see it's a bit out. So what I might do when I do put it down, I might put this side over on that side. Because you see what it is, you know yourself, logs, they're never like one straight piece. Over here is smaller than this side, so I'll just turn it around probably when I'm putting it down. But I love that, Now I'll wait a while because this timber's still a bit wet, and once it's dried off a bit, I'll sand it, and then I don't know, I might keep the bark on it. I'll see. It might look better without it, I don't know. Well, it's not a big deal if I have to take the bark off. I'd love to get one of those yokes that you cut the bark off. Another guy I watched there now, he hasn't done a video in ages, to be honest. But I watch a lot of his videos. It's kind of what got me into doing my own videos, and the idea of doing up my grandfather's house, or my great-grandfather's house, was because of him. And he started off with building a log cabin there. His name is Nick. I can't think of his surname. He's brilliant. I've watched him for years, but yeah, he kind of inspired me to do this kind of stuff. So I'm not the best now with cutting with the chainsaw, to be honest. I try my best, but it's like I was scared now cutting that all the way through, because I was afraid I was gonna make a mistake, or if the thing fell, with me in the saw cutting it, but it didn't. So I was being careful anyway when I was doing it, so that's probably why. But no, chuffed at that. That is exactly what I wanted. Like I was gonna go buy furniture at work and have it out there. The only problem is, where I live, everything would get blown away. The metal things would get blown away. The plastic chairs would get blown away. Everything would just get blown away. So at least that's not going to blow away. Not that easy anyway. So at least I've got that done. I goes on about getting like some special cushions for it or something. You know, you can put out when in the summertime when the weather's dry, and you can just put them out, you know, and put them away when the weather gets bad. It's probably a good idea too. We could do that. Yeah, that's ideal. Now I've got benches. I'm gonna be making a table, with the logs that I've cut, make a kind of a design out of it, and then I'm going to. All I need to buy is a parasol and a base, and just have that, you know, there when the weather's bad, you know, whatever. Something that's gonna suit the timber. So I'm thinking something like maybe grey would look nice. Don't know. Oh, red would look nice, I suppose too. Gosh, I want something that looks stand out as well, like, you know. But yeah, I am going to bed now. I'm not going to bed. I'm going home and doing nothing for the rest of the evening. So, because tomorrow we're going like concrete tomorrow. So, yeah. And the sky you can hear in the background, guys. Sheep are all fed. No, I didn't feed them this evening because Mike told me not to. He said they're getting enough in the morning. Millie has had her food. I've fed her a bottle as well. Bella's fed, and the chickens are fed. So that's about it. And look at that head. This is Ellie house. Every evening, if you wonder where Ellie is, she's hiding here underneath her old dumper. Look at the head of that. How are we getting on, Ellie? Are you good? Is that some good what do you call it? Could you have there? Huh? Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Oh. Look at him. It's like, what the hell do you want? Right. Let's go to bed. Oh, you know what, guys? That is the handiest thing I ever made. I made another one. You've probably seen it, maybe all of you, in the video. Well, I can't remember which video it is. I made one down at the bottom of the field here, the north field. Just it's handy for hopping up and down there. There's one more small job I need to do, but I'm going to be going to bed. Not go to bed. I'm going to inside the house soon. I'm going to relax. I just want to check the fields there a second, and then I'll be back up. See you soon, guys. Hi everyone. I finished making the stools. I've changed my mind about this. I'm going to do something else, but that's kind of an idea what we're going to do. We're going to cut a stump. Mike reckons I should just cut the stump and have it here instead. The stump over there of that tree that's left. We'll turn it upside down. We'll find a table after it. So, but no, everyone's happy with the benches. And all we need now is some kind of a I'll get a parasol from work with one of the bases, and we can put it there, and you know, it'll be fine now. I might get another stump and put it here. I'll see if we have enough. Someone can sit in the middle there. We're going mixing concrete now, myself and Mike, and we'll see you later. Guys, it's finally finished. We've done all the footpath all around the house. Delighted over that. The day that we actually did our, made the benches actually. I'm tired now. Next big job will be the chimney caps. So Mike needs to go over to a neighbour of ours that has the, he's got our scaffolding in that. So we're going to try and get off him, and hopefully now once we have it, then we'll be able to put up the scaffolding. We're going to do the north gable first because that seems to be the worst of the two, and then we'll come over and do this side then. But I'll have the scaffolding ready anyway, and we'll have a look at it in that. And that day, my friend is gone on holidays soon, so I won't be able to ask him to do it until he comes back. But he's going to do it with us anyway. At least if I have that stuff ready, we'll be sorted. Also, I'll probably try and organise getting a generator for the fence that we need to do up on the hill. I want to get that started because we've been planning this for ages. I've got galvanised piping for it and everything, so it's just to cut it up and prepare for it really. Yeah, chuffed now with what we've done today. That's a nice bit of work we've done. Right, I'll catch you all later, guys. Sorry guys, but I am so chuffed how that's all done. That is such a great job. Forget about the Crystalix box. Yeah, I'm just delighted that's the final touches of the footpaths done. So next, we're just discussing the chimney caps. We're going to bring up one section, bring it up, and then on the roof side we might try putting two roof ladders on it instead of what I normally do. Because what we normally do is like we make a gantry up on top so you can walk all the way around it. Do you know what? I think Mike's right. We might manage it without it. If we take our time and do it nice and slow, we'll be fine. Now, I am going off now, guys. I cut off the rest of that tree. There's not much left. Like the majority of it's been cut up by me. I have just a small bit left to cut, and then all done. And I have a small project I was thinking of doing with the rest of the branches, anything that's small. So I might actually use it for something else. Since we have it. One thing I was taught now when I was a kid. I'm not going to say anything actually. I'm not going to say anything. You might see it in the other video if I get time to do it. Right, talk to you soon, guys. I've just finished cutting the table. I decided it'd be better just to cut the stump that was left over there. Now you're probably all wondering why this is all straight. It's because I had to cut it off because of there's still a bit there. Like, look, it's all rotten. But I might be able to carve that out or something, do something with it. There was a big chunk. It was about that size to my thumb, and I was like, oh fuck, that's no good. I know it'd be nice now to keep it, but it'll do. And Mia likes it too, and she's bought over a cup because she wants to try out, she says. Oh, the amount of timber that came out of that tree though, guys, it was crazy. It'll keep us going for a couple of months, I'd say.
I put my cup.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Do you like the benches?
Yeah, this. Where is it?
You're sitting on it. You silly sausage.
I got drink more juice.
You do like the table? Now, it's not very flat. You can't really see it in the video. Like, it's really hard to try and cut with the chainsaw.
I want my cup of that.
It's fine, look.
Oh,
It'll hold a glass of wine, guys. Right, I now have to go and drive my wife. She's going doing some work today. She needs to do something with the county council. Huh?
Where are my keys?
I don't know.
They were in the door all day yesterday.
I've only my own keys.
Locked the door last night. They
Yeah.
were gone.
Oh no. Right, I have to go look for keys for Aga. I'll be back in a minute. I'm scared out of my life. Please save me. I don't know, is this safe now or not? Only joking. She's not a bad driver. Feels weird though, sitting on the passenger side.
Yeah, you sit into the driver's seat when we were going over.
Yeah, I did because I'm so used to driving.
open outside.
So I hope everyone liked what I've done today. That was all done today now. Well, I did cut the most of the tree now yesterday, but the benches and that and all that, and the footpath and all that was done today. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home now after this. Feed animals. One of the animals need fed, like the dog and the chickens and that. And I'm going straight. I'm going to sit down on the sofa and I'm doing nothing for the rest of the evening. Been up since. What time was I up? 7:30?
I don't know.
I think it was around that time. Maybe it was 7 o'clock. I can't remember. So I'm gonna say goodbye, everyone, and like I always say in my videos, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.